So guys, I'm going to go ahead and do this video and jump right into this topic, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments section, either during or at the end of this video, or whenever you feel it is necessary for yourself to leave a comment. But I want to hear what you guys think about this video. And it's just so crazy because, and I'm a little bit tired this evening. It was a draining day. I've been around so many people, and I feel like those end up being like some of my worst days when it's all said and done, whenever before I lay my head down to rest, because whenever certain people come around me, I just feel like my energy is just being like sucked dry. I feel like I give so much to other people, and I feel like I give my energy away a lot to other people, and it never ends well for me. In the moment, it's like it's not a bad time, but it's like it's not in the moment where it hits you. It's after, like, you just feel so drained. But anyways, let's get into this video. And I just there's certain things that happen in real life that I can come back and do videos on with experience, and it's like just the way I see things going for everybody, the way I see how other people live, what other people are doing. Like, I catch on to patterns, and it's like damn near everybody today, like, they're not living for themselves. It's so crazy. Like, and it's because of all this social media stuff. It's the way that there's Snapchat, Instagram, there's all these other things, you know what I mean? And it's like, I believe people are too involved with other people's lives, and it really messes you up. When you get involved with too many people's lives, it messes you up. And that's why I had the app Snapchat a couple times and deleted it. And it got to a point again where it's like so many people are asking to add me on there, and you add it back up because you go without it for a long time, and it's like you forget how bad it is. But it's bad. Like, people are living their lives off other people's energy. They're feeding off of other people's energy, and without them, they are nothing. Without them, they get really sad, they get really down, they get really unsure about themselves. They don't know how to act, they don't know how to go about their day. It's like, it's completely insane. But I just think we have a lot of lost identities in this world today. And like I said, people are just living off others' energies. And what we must do is we must learn how to be happy alone. And this is something that I've mastered. And I can't even stand myself whenever I get around certain people for too long. And like I said, it just takes so much of my energy. And I come back and it's like, it's like you just need to lay down, you need to eat a meal, you need to sleep, you need to do something that's going to give you more energy. And so much was taken away. Like, you used so much more energy on other people, and you benefited other people when really you didn't really gain anything yourself. I believe you need to be around other people that are not energy suckers, because there are some people you can go around that they understand energies, they understand frequencies, they understand how to not rob you of your energy. Because there's some people that you hang around, and it's like they're hanging around you because they're using you. They are sucking the living daylights out of you. They see hanging out with other people as an opportunity for them to use you, to gain energy from you, to feed off of you. And then there's smart people where you come around them and it's like their energy is good themselves, so you're going to feel so comfortable and so good, like, about yourself around certain people, because they're not looking to gain energy from you. They're not looking to attach themselves to you. They are detached. And that's how I am with a lot of people. Like, I'm very detached, and from the best people that I know that came around me, that they told me how like chill I was, how like calm, cool, and collected I was whenever they came around me. And that this is not everybody, because some people, like I said, they're complete energy suckers, and they don't have confidence within themselves. They don't understand themselves. They don't understand life. Like, they're so lost. They have all this anxiety. They have all these problems, and they come around you, and it's just like you can feel like what they feel, and it's yucky. It's not good. And then, like I said, there's some people that come around and you might feel a little bit more calm around them, and you feel like you can be yourself. You feel like your energy isn't just getting like stolen from you in the very moment. Because some people, they're feeding off your energy in your presence. Like, and it's a terrible feeling, and this is why I'm preaching this video, why we must learn how to be happy alone. These are things I've been mastering now, guys, for the last couple of years. And even before the last couple of years, these are things I was trying to master, but I was forced to be in certain situations I didn't want to be in, and it was keeping me down. It was keeping me trapped. But I broke out of it, and I got alone by myself to be able to be in a position to live by myself independently. And it completely changed my life. And that's where I taught myself how to be happy alone. And I just can't stand, like, I just feel, guys, like it's I go certain places and people expect too much out of me. Like, it's ridiculous. You guys have no idea. Like, the people that I see, the things that I do, it's too much sometimes, you know. I like to go places, and like the gym and places like this, whenever there's like not a lot of people there, so I can go in there, get my stuff done, and just get out, instead of going there at the busiest hours when everybody else is there, and every single person wants to talk. Every single person wants energy out of me. Like, it leaves you completely drained. They want my emotional energy. And it's just too much, you know. That's why I like to go places like that, other places as well, just like even at grocery shopping, like, go early in the morning, like when the stores are just opening or something like this, not right at supper time, whenever every vehicle in the parking lots are just completely full. Like, you're walking in there, people are getting in your way, you have to wait, like literally stand back while someone else is trying to figure out what they want. And it's like, and then again, you might run into people at the grocery store that just want to talk to you as well, just get your energy. It's like, I don't want to do this. Just let me continue on. I have things to do, you know. It's like, these people just have too much time in their hands. They just want, they're like hopeless people just looking around. What can I leech onto? It's like, buddy, can you just chill and like go lay down in a corner somewhere, please? It's just annoying, like, especially when you're forced in certain situations and you come home and you're just completely drained. It's just, it's not good. And as for that, like, I feel a lot of people in society in general, like, a lot of guys and girls, they're using social media apps the wrong way. They're not distancing themselves from people. They're too involved with too many people, and it's a huge mistake. You can't think for yourself when you're involved with too many people. I need to get away from people. I can't be doing that stuff. I just can't do it. It's draining. Like, it just makes you think about people all the time. And that's not what I want to do. How am I supposed to get anything done? How am I supposed to think for myself? How am I supposed to do anything like valuable for anybody else if I'm just thinking about other people 24/7? Is the smallest thing you can do. And it's not like, it's just too many people is what it is. And that's why I'm saying in this video, like, to be happy alone. It doesn't mean you're going to be alone forever. It doesn't mean you don't have zero people in your life. It does not mean that whatsoever. You should have a limited amount of people in your life. Limited amount of people that you contact. Or even if you do contact with other people and message other people, it shouldn't be often at all. Definitely not every day. Because it's going to take your identity away from you so fast that your little head will spin. Like, you'll stop talking to these people and you'll understand how lost you really are, because you were being a person for these people and you weren't being yourself. Because if you were being yourself, these people wouldn't even want to talk to you, if that makes sense. The only reason some people want to talk to you is because of the good energy you're giving them, but it's taken away from you. You know what I mean? And you're doing everything to impress these people whenever they're not doing anything for you. That there's too many people in life that I came across that it was just so one-sided. Like, I would buy everything. I would do everything. Like, I'd be like the funny person. I was just like, I was everything. And these people were just like there, existing, while I'm carrying the damn pack. And it just goes to show how many people hold you back. Like, you just can't let that stuff happen. You don't deserve that stuff in your life. You deserve to have only quality people in your life. OQP. Only quality people. Because if it's not that, you know what it is? It's leeches. It's energy suckers. And you know what the thing is about them? They don't care about you. They don't care about you at all. They don't have your heart at its best interest. They don't have your best interest at heart, is what I should say. They don't. And you're going to see that. And I've seen all this throughout my life. I have figured people out. I am levels and I am steps above all these people, and they will never get me unless they really do the inner work like I did. It might take some of these people their entire life to even come close to reaching the level of awareness that I'm at even right now. And I only continue to evolve and grow and expand. But nothing is ever going to happen. I mean, I'm never going to reach like any more levels if I were to stop doing everything that I'm doing and get in with these people and hang out with these people and all these things are happening. I'm going to end up being nothing and not knowing anything and just like existing. And, you know, it's not going to happen. I had some of my best times in isolation. And once you see how truly peaceful it is and how beneficial it is to you and your life, you're not going to want to go back. You don't want to go back in the fire with all these people that are just sucking the energy out of you. And it's crazy because when you're in the moment, you don't always feel like that's happening. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you might think to yourself, you're not having the worst time in the world, things are at least all right. But when you leave, you realize what happened. You have this bad energy now that you're gone. And now that they're not around, and it's like a piece of you is with them. And they're riding off that high that they were with you. But you're not riding off anything. Now that you're not with them, you feel down. Because they benefited off of you, you didn't benefit off them. Those are the people you don't want in your life. You want to know how to avoid this? Learn how to be happy by yourself. I did it. You guys can do it. Anybody can do it. And it's the best thing you'll ever do, because you're not going to tolerate this nonsense behavior from anybody else. And you're going to learn very easily how to say no. And, you know, things will just get much better. You're going to start to attract other people that are doing the same things as you. You can actually have a spouse that is the exact same way as you. She's not trying to suck off. She's not trying to suck the energy out of you. You know what I mean? And you know that's not what I mean. You guys know what I mean, right? You need people just like that in your life, is what I'm trying to say. I was just gonna say something else, but it's like it's gonna sound wrong again. But you just need people in your life that are like you, which you have good vibes by yourself. They have good vibes by themselves, right? Your damn children will have good vibes by themselves, because you will teach them this way. You're not teaching. You're not going to be. Some parents, believe it or not, take the energy out of their children, and their children go to school in bad moods and do it to other people. And it's just like, you have to teach people like how to be better themselves. Like, people are just stupid. There's no other way to say it. Like, people are so hard up and desperate. People just can't get their energy right nowadays, it seems. It's something else. It's something else. So if you can get yourself right, there's a way hard chance you're going to get somebody else that has their energy right. You come together. Neither one of you guys are ever going to get desperate, and if you do, you might have to cut them off. But like, communication is everything. You're going to communicate about things. Obviously, nothing's going to be perfect. But one person isn't going to completely fall on their face and is dependent on the other one. You guys have to both be up and stay on your path and purpose. And that's the way it's going to be. Those are the only people you need in your life. You don't need anybody else. It's better to have nobody than to have none of these types of people in your life. Hands down. 100%. So, do what you gotta do. And I'm gonna end this video here. I almost completely blew this video by what I said, because it sounded wrong. And I was gonna say something else in my head, and I just laughed again, like, because of it. Because that would have been 2 things in a row that I said that sounded wrong. But, you know, we got the video done. I didn't have to completely cut it out. It is what it is, right? But I got another video to do after this one, so I'll get to that one, guys. And I will be back.